Alright, y'all, I'm out in my storage building, which is eventually going to get moved over to my house. But just got all my stuff, well, part of my stuff, most of my stuff I have in storage is in here. Anyway, it has this Kmart Cool Breeze inside it that I got at Kmart when I was 10, 11, something like that. It's been in here for quite a long time, and it's all original. Eventually it's going to get the blades replaced, but not the blade arms. I'm keeping it all original since Kmart no longer exists. But these blades are pretty cheap, and I think eventually I'm going to take the blades off and upgrade them and leave the blade irons. But as you can see, the blades themselves are actually warped, and that's not from humidity, because this shed doesn't have humidity. But this thing's had quite a bit of use. All in all, it's not really that impressive. Construction leaves a lot to be desired. Very thin sheet metal, quite a small motor, but that vibration noise is from the fact that it is flush mounted. This is the only new fan I've ever bought from a store brand new that had GE vents. I've got a lot of fans with GE vents. I found a fan that had GE vents in my shed. If y'all have seen my unboxings videos, it's quite an old video. It's from 2 years ago. But it's that dancing wind. I found it in the shed. It was my grandmother's. And it had GE vents. But I've never actually bought a modern fan that had GE vents. Everything about this fan is modern except for the fact that it has GE vents. I consider GE vents to be an old school thing, which who wouldn't consider them that? But it's a typical fan you'd get from a grocery store. It might as well be a Walmart or Target. Well, if it was a Target, it'd be vintage. But MDF blades. Like I said, the construction itself is not impressive, but I remember buying it and it's quite special to me. It's been in here for its whole life, so it would be sacrilegious basically to remove it at this point. Now the blade arms are sagging. Again, like I've been saying, the construction is not impressive. You see the blades are sagging like on a Huntington 3. But they can be bent back. I'll do that when I replace the blades. Find a set of thicker blades, maybe some vintage cane blades that are actually made out of wood instead of MDF. But there's medium. Here's high. Now that popping, as you can see, it has vibration. That's from the fact that if it wasn't flush mounted, it would be wobbling all over the place because of the warped blades. Again, once I feel like that once I replace the blades on it, it will lose that vibration, that shaking that it does. Light works good. it moves a decent amount of air for what it is. Because of the way the roof is, I feel like it would move more if it was lower, but if it was lower, the blades would be less than 7 feet off the floor. And since I'm 6'3", that would not be pretty. Here's the other side. See all the stickers on it? I've never liked brushed nickel fans, but if you look back at the videos of Kmart ceiling fans, these weren't available in any other color. They had an antique brass one, which was a hugger. Basically looked like any Incon, I guess, but modern antique brass hugger. 5 blades. It had the same light kit as this. Then they had a 42-inch version of that hugger that looked like a Littleton with this light kit on it. I think all the fans at Kmart that they sold had this same light kit, except different colors. Same exact globes, just 3 light kit with the small socket candelabra bulbs. It does pretty good in this shed. Again, it's had a lot of use. This shed hadn't always been my storage building. It used to be my media room, and I'd come out here and I actually used to make magnets. And with my aunt, and we would sell them. She made them too, but my setup was in here. I had a computer. And so I would come out here a lot and make magnets, and of course this thing would be running because the shed isn't insulated. And I think the fact that the shed isn't insulated is why the blades got so bad. And also this thing used to leak more. It needs to be replaced. It's just these old portable buildings have this strip of fiberglass, I think, and it leaks. And we've sealed it up, but it used to leak, and we had a real bad storm, and I think that this blade was like this, and it dripped through, and that's why it is warped so bad, and none of the other blades are this bad. No one's messed with it. I'll give y'all a top shot. See? There you go. All in all, it's not impressive, but it's I don't know. It's just been out here a while, and it's kind of special at this point. But anyway, the only last thing I would say is the felt on the inside of the vents has just been cooked. You can see it's just, you literally touch it and it just falls apart. So there's parts of it left, parts of it's gone. But that's not a huge deal. I mean, you can't really tell unless you're really looking at it. Now you can see it. But anyway, there you go. My Kmart Cool Breeze 52-inch fan. And eventually, it'll probably be in a year or two. It'll be after I move it to my house that I replace the blades. Just the blades. And I won't have any trouble finding a new set because those blade arms are pretty standard. Moon brackets are the same size and shape as any other generic fan's gonna come with, so that's no problem. So here in a year or two, watch for that video. I'll probably get it on video. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. A little bit long one, but hope y'all enjoyed it. Bye. Thanks for watching.